I've been doing some patio work, some cabinetry. I have a cabinet in my bar that it was looking very crappy, the sun and the rain, everything. So I said, okay, let's take it out and buy a new one. So we went to the store, went to the construction warehouse that it's also called HD because Home Depot bought it. And we're looking around, and the cabinets are expensive. I mean, one cabinet, 24 inches wide, $321. And I'm going, $321? And I said, okay, do you have anything cheaper? So we started going down the line, and we found one. They had different colors. They had the black and the gray, and I didn't like those colors. And then we went down to one that was discontinued. They were going to get rid of it, but they didn't have the size that we wanted. They ran out already. But the guy says, but you can take the model, the one that you're showing, the demo. And I said, okay. How much? It says 150. And I said, 150. Oh, he said, and then he said it was 30% off. Okay. So they called the forklift guy because it's way up there. They got it down. The forklift guy told me, he says, you can take it for $50. Good. So we took it. Bring it home. And I had to do some modifications so I can fit it in the hole because it was too high. So I had to cut the bottom and do some shaving. Well, while I was doing that, the cabinet just completely came dismantled. And when I see how they put these things together with these little plastic clamps that you turn half a little knob screw and it locks the knob and the little plastic knob, and the staples they were using, and the screws was like, I'm not exaggerating, they're like this. I'm going, this is supposed to be holding a cabinet together? So I decided that I couldn't use it. It was just falling apart every time I'm trying to, I said, okay, I'll glue it. I got my clamps, I got my glue, I got nail gun. And still it just wasn't doing it. Every time I glued one thing, it would come off the other side, and so I decided just to use the face, and I got rid of the sides. I got the back of it where the runners go for the drawer, because it also has a drawer and two doors and a drawer. And I said, okay, it's gonna look nice. So I tried to fit it, and it was so tight that I had to really get my mallet and work it in there. Finally got it in. And I got the little side brackets to attach it, and I had to do a frame on the inside of the hole so I have something to screw on and grab it. Okay. And I had to cut the runners because they were too long, and all right, got everything done. And then so it's done. I still gotta do a little tweaking, but it's done. So then I say, okay, let me see that the saw that I took out, my table saw, the bottom of the shed there, the tool shed, it got wet with the years, and of course I used particle board. Not smart. It was just some remnants material that I had. Anyways, I'm putting a new floor. And I said, okay, I'm gonna cut the 2x. I went and got a 2x, cut it, shoot it with the nail gun. Well, I got my compressor, I got a new compressor. And I went and got the hose and the pistol, the nail gun, the whole thing. Well, the hose, the air hose started leaking on the connector. Luckily I had another connector, I replaced it, put it there, put some oil on the gun, hooked it. The thing is, air. And the problem is that I haven't used that gun in years. It's a framing gun. It shoots 8 penny and 12. And it doesn't It's not shooting. So I spent half a day repairing this and repairing that, and then my battery powered saw only cuts 3 cuts, dies. My battery powered drill also dies. And I said, I'm not getting nothing done. It's already 2 o'clock. And I said, what the hell's going on today? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna charge everything up and I'm gonna smoke a cigar. That's a good excuse to sit here with Papa. Papa just dying to get out of here. And I'm just gonna smoke a cigar because man, today is not the day. And finally we're getting some clouds. Kind of overcast up here. Getting dark. And I'm gonna light up a Romeo and Juliet Reserva Real Royal Reserve. That's what it means. And this is a light one. On the other one that I was smoking, I didn't make a comment. I just lit it up, but it's a decent cigar. It was also a Romeo and Juliet, but it was a darker one. This is mild. So let's cut this thing up in you know, working up a switch, just trying to fix things so I can do something. Let me see here because I have to really look what I'm burning. I always leave an edge that is not lit. And a cigar should be lit slowly. I kind of rushed it a little bit. It's kind of windy. So now let's talk about what happened a couple of days ago. Some a-hole tried to shoot President Trump. And these people, you can see the guy's face. The guy he's not all there, you know, going to the golf course, and which, by the way, they should have cordoned off the whole thing. If he's playing there, there shouldn't be anybody there. They call it an international golf course, so I mean, that means it's open to the public. It shouldn't be when he's there because he needs security. But my point is this. They think this leftist, I don't know if he's a leftist, but I know he's an a-hole. These leftists think that if they kill him, things are gonna be okay. Boy, are you wrong. Are you wrong? I want to say this. I don't know anybody personally that has said anything to me directly. But there is a sense, there is a feeling in the internet, there's a sense of this these people commenting that if something happens to him, all hell's gonna break loose. And all these liberals, they think they're gonna be safe. When the people have had enough of this bullshit, they're gonna rise like it has happened in every country that is being dealt with tyrants. They've been dealing with tyrants. People get out and they go nuts. Look at Venezuela. Look at China. Look at, you know, France. And in a lot of countries, when people have had enough and they know there is a conspiracy to keep them down and control them with all these laws and illegal things that they're doing, unconstitutional things, people are gonna they're gonna go crazy. I'm telling you, don't think you're gonna be safe and nothing's gonna happen to you. Something happens to Trump, you better be careful. I'm just saying that. There's a lot of guys on the internet saying that they're not gonna be good. So be careful what you wish for, because you're gonna unleash a hornet's nest. And just remember what happened on January 6th. That could happen again, but with guns. That could happen again. That was just a rehearsal. So yeah, just want to touch. I just wanted to touch on that point. Let the man run. Let the man. If he wins, he wins, which I think he will. Unless they try to steal it again, because they did the last time. And you're going to see the changes in the country for the better. For the better. This country needs healing. There's a lot of sick people. People dressing up like weird clowns, and they think that's normal. You know, those people belong in a cuckoo farm, you know. They're not right in the head, and they want to make it like, oh, it's normal. It's okay, he's not harming anybody. Yeah, he is. He's harming especially the children that they go to schools and they allow them to read books, and this guy's dressed like a freaking maniac. Looks like evil, you know, something came out of the inferno, you know, with the horns and stuff. What the hell is wrong with these people? What the hell's wrong with the school board allowing that? I don't know. This country is sick. And it needs a healer. It needs somebody to put it back together. Trump is going to try. I don't think he's going to be the one that really, unless Jesus Christ comes over and runs for president. That's it. Oh, it's getting really dark. Well, it might rain. Who knows? I set up this table to work on a cabinet that I bought, and every time I would fit the cabinet in the hole where it goes, I had to cut it down to size, because the cabinets are 36 inches high, the hole is 32, so I had to cut and shave and stuff. Every time I move the cabinet and stuff, the cabinet will fall apart. And here are the pieces. They're attached with this little plastic clippy things and cheap little nails and stuff. So I decided not to use the cabinet. I decided to use the face of the cabinet, and it came out even better because I got more room. So after fitting it and doing things, here it is. And it even has room for a drawer. And here I can put my, basically the room that I did there is for the tanks, for these two propane tanks and any other thing. I got room on the sides, you know. I still gotta clean some of that glue, and the electrical is working, and I connected some lights for the other side. I'll show it later tonight. Okay, so let me see if I can get the controller. Got the little drawer. I got two controllers there. And when I built this bar, Yes, I built it myself. And a friend of mine helped me do the stucco and everything. I bought some translucent onyx. They're called onyx. So let me see if this is gonna work through the wall here. Or should I open the door? Let me see. Open the door. Hit it. There you go. So now you can see that on the other side. So at night when we're having a party, a barbecue, you see that. And I can change the pattern and do different things. That one is slower. So that looks cool. Yeah. Okay. Let me put that away. I'm gonna go have dinner. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one.